Hello, this is the fourth video of the fifth calculus series for OCR Pure Core Further Mathematics, and it shows how to find the volume of revolution for a curve written in parametric form. If a curve is written in parametric form, then as the parameter t varies, both x and y vary. So x and y are both written in terms of t. Here x equals t squared and y equals 2 minus t. You can see that t varies between 0 and 2. We can find the volume of revolution from this form. You may have already come across parametric curves in your A-level maths. If not, you may wish to come back to this video or topic later on. Although we could change the curve to a Cartesian form, in other words y equals f of x or x equals g of y, the calculation is often easier using the parametric form directly. In this example, the region bounded by that curve x equals t squared, y equals t minus 2, in parametric form, the x-axis, the lines x equals 0 and x equals 4, is rotated 360 degrees about the x-axis. Therefore, we are looking at the volume equals the integral of the limits a and b for x, pi y squared, integrating with respect to x. So we would write the integral between 0 and 4. We know we've got our pi. Our y squared is going to be 2 minus t, remembering to square it. And then we will need something over here. Now we need to integrate. Though it says integrate with respect to dx, obviously we've written y in terms of the parameter t. So let's have a look. If we have x equals t squared, then differentiating dx with respect to dt, or respect to t, would be 2t. Therefore, dx will be equal to 2t dt. And this is what we can put up here. So now we need to think about the limits. We'd put these for x. We now are integrating with respect to t, and we know, as we were told, that t was actually between 0 and 2. So we're going to integrate respect to t. We have our pi, our 2 minus t squared 2t dt. I'm going to take the pi out, and then if I expand all that and multiply by the 2t, I get 8t minus 8t squared plus 2t cubed, which gives me 8t squared over 2 minus 8t cubed over 3 plus 2t to the 4 over 4 between 0 and 2. Or you could just do all this on your calculator, I'm sure you will. But you will end up with 8 pi by 3, and remembering that's a volume, so you need to think about your units cubed if you're given units in the question. So using a calculation from the parametric curve is no different. You just have to be really careful not to forget pi, to make sure that your limits are written in terms of t, and that you're integrating with respect to t, and that you have used the original right volume of revolution formula, having the y squared or the x squared, depending on whether you're rotating about the x-axis or the y-axis. In the next video, we will look at the mean of a function.